Hey y'all, it's Reese Palmer, and I am back with another intro to Black country music history fact. So you may have heard of the organization, the Black Opry, which was started in 2020 by the good sis Holly G to be a platform for opportunity, exposure, and community for Black country music, Americana, and roots artists. And they are now a record company. But did you know that there was an organization in the early 90s that was doing this work and started this work? And they were the Black Country Music Association. So the story of the BCMA really starts with an artist. It starts with Dr. Cleve Francis. Dr. Cleve Francis was a cardiologist, a very successful cardiologist, who had a lifelong dream of being a country music star. And so he moved to Nashville, signed to Liberty Records, and in 1991, he released his single, Love Light. And that was a moderate success, and it made him the first successful Black country artist really since Charlie Pride. Dr. Francis had this to say to Rolling Stone in 2020 about his time in the Nashville industry. He said, "Success in Nashville is based on permission. They let you in. They let you into the restaurant. They let you be the first to do this or that. And, well, I figured we can stop this. We can give other Blacks an avenue to come in through this organization." And so in 1995, he assembled a group of 14 who's who Black music executives in Nashville and created the Black Country Music Association. Now, in 1996, he returned to his practice in Maryland and put a very dynamic and charismatic leader in his place in the way of singer-songwriter Frankie Staten. Now, one of the things that I love about Miss Frankie is that she is a true believer in artist development and quality for the artist. Basically, the old Black proverb, stay ready, don't get ready. And so she implemented workshops, singing workshops, songwriting workshops, stage present workshops for all the artists before they were given the opportunity to perform. She also brought in industry professionals to mentor and talk to the artists. And she created the Black Country Music Showcase at the Bluebird Cafe, which was the first of its kind. One of my favorite things that they did was oversee the production of an EP featuring the membership, and they also initiated the creation and the release of the From Where I Stand box set of Black country music spanning from the 1800s to present day in partnership with Warner Brother Records and the Country Music Hall of Fame. And just a sidebar, yours truly is featured on the most recent re-release of this box set. For all those in the comment section that are saying, who the hell am I? That's who the hell I am. Moving right along. The Black Country Music Association was everywhere. They had a booth at Fanfare, which is now known as CMA Fest. They also gained national attention from MTV and the New York Times. And at one point, there was a discussion about a TV special. Unfortunately, that never came to fruition. And today, the Black Country Music Association is no longer in operation, but their impact is still felt in the work being done by so many organizations on the ground, like Black Opry, Decolonizing the Music Room, which is headed by Brandy Waller-Pace, the Black Banjo Reclamation Project, which is headed by Hannah Marie, Country Soul Songbook, headed by Kamara Thomas, The Thang, headed by Dr. Dina Ross Jennings, and even my own organization, Color Me Country Artist Grant Fund. The one thing that I have learned from the Black Country Music Association's story is something really positive, and that is that the only way forward is together. That's the only way we're going to make it through. And I just want to personally say thank you to Dr. Cleve Francis, to Frankie Staten, to the BCMA, all of the artists, all of those that headed up that very first board. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This moment that we're having right now is because of you and because of the work that you did. You walked so that we could run. And y'all, I'm very happy to end this with this thought that Frankie Staten moved to Nashville to become a singer-songwriter and that her dream was to always play the Grand Ole Opry. And in 2023, she got the opportunity to make her Opry debut. And I'm just so proud to know her and to know these people. And if you want to know more about the Black Country Music Association, you can listen to episode 14 of my show, Color Me Country Radio, where I talk to Dr. Francis, to Frankie, and to some of the members of the Black Country Music Association. And the entire playlist is made up of all of those artists. I also want you to check out all of the organizations that I mentioned in this post, and I will see y'all tomorrow.